Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sarah Muyco, and I serve in the music and production ministry. I started attending the feast in 2011, but I was not tithing regularly. I was working very odd hours, different time zones. So that means, minsan hindi po talaga ako nakaka-attend. So hindi rin po ako nakakapag-tithe. And then, Feast Bikutan opened. I was given the chance to serve God. And then things fell into place. Nakapag-serve po ako and nakapag-attend. Nakapag-tithe na rin, week in, week out. Ang kinikita ko po, minsan hindi ko naman nabubuo yung 10%. But I tried so hard. Hinihiwalay ko na po the moment na kumuha ako ng sweldo, inibigay ko na po sa Diyos yung 10%. But it's been a struggle for me. Every time I try to offer to the Lord kung ano po yung binigay niya sa akin para sa buwan na yon. My only prayer was to give me a job that I want, that would suit me, yung pasok po sa skills ko, sa kakayahan ko, sa oras ko, lalo-lalo na po, at para din sa community na pinagsaservan ko. And then the Lord granted me a job as an associate sales director in a real estate developer. And then this opened new doors for me. It opened me to the industry. Ang dami ko pong natutunan. Unti-unti po, God was designing a very beautiful path for me. And every week when I serve here, I meet a lot of people in my journey of trying to disciple, trying to follow what God wants me to do out there. He led me to a co-servant. I served with her. Then eventually I tried to invite her for coffee and hear what her life is all about. Then this has been another big gift from God for me. Kasi po, God allowed me to witness such a beautiful journey. You know, how He can turn garbage into such a beautiful, recreated life. Then this person, her name is Elena. She became my light group member. We have partnered in many deals and transactions, and eventually, he asked me to work with her. I had to leave the real estate developer company. And after that, we have been blessed, this partnership, and it was God's design for us to work together. We were blessed with done deals, and then we had a grand harvest. And the first generous amount that I thought I could only give in my dreams, I gave it to the Lord. I accepted the tithing challenge, and everything is just, it made me speechless. It made me, I didn't know that it could happen, that it was possible, that God is so mighty and powerful, that He can just do things in one snap, just because I gave a portion of what I earned. A year has just ended. 2016 was just great for me and victorious for me. But allow me to glorify God by highlighting major victories in my life for 2016. Even my unspoken prayers were answered. God comforted me in so many ways. Those little desires I have in my heart, marami po masyado, but those things meant a lot to me. And even God allowed me to just handle a very adult responsibility that I never had to handle my entire life. We have a 30-year-old house, and my father passed away many, many years ago, and my mom is senior na, and we cannot burden her with the responsibility of taking care of the house, property taxes. Everything was just too big for me. And then God has made a way for us to source all the finances that we need. And I was able to pay taxes. We were behind in taxes since 2007. And third, I believe that when you find out what you're called to do, that's a very important event in your life. The day that you were born and the day that you found out why. I asked God to just helped me source, extra income. And it reminded me of my sweet spot. 17 years ago when I studied mass communication, I fell in love with the radio broadcasting industry. And He led me again to the people who will help me get into the industry again. I have that one desire to dub for Korean novelas. But then God allowed me to audition for an international animation brand na magbibigay buhay po sa mga pelikula sa Tagalog version. And that was an assurance that God will give you everything that you would need at the right time. But my dear brothers and sisters, the biggest reward in this tithing goes beyond, in this whole tithing journey, it goes beyond the material blessings. Back then, I only prayed for a job that I wanted. But this whole tithing journey, nirigalo po sa akin ng Panginoon, it has taught me to dream for a beautiful life for my family, not just for myself or for my daughter. I was asked to take care of the sons of my deceased brother who are now under our care. And that's when God kept multiplying it for me. He asked me to be selfless. That's what He was teaching me all this time. And hindi ko po yun ipagpapalit kahit sa anong bagay, kahit magkano. And if you think that giving comes with the risk of running out, hindi po nagpapatalo ang Diyos. You can never outdo Him in generosity. Thank you very much.
Let's give a big hand to Sarah once again. I saw Sarah's journey, yung kinukwento niya. Umpisa, nag-pray lang siya sana maganda yung trabaho niya. Ngayon, lumaki na yung pangarap niya. Bakit? Marami nang nakasandal sa kanya. Sarah is a single mom, raising a daughter, and nung nag-pass away yung kanyang kuya, pati yung mga pamangkin niya, siya na rin ang tumutulong. So, lumaki na yung pangarap, pero tingnan niyo ang Diyos, never nag-run out ng supply sa pagbibigay kay Sarah. Palakpakan din natin si Lord for the powerful prayer. And personally, I would like to thank each and every one of you kasi yung pong binibigay natin sa love offering is really blessing a lot of people, especially last month. We had this miracle offering, the green envelope. Naalala niyo yun? Alam niyo, yung green envelope na yun, we were able to raise money. And in fact, we were able to help. Kung alam po ninyo, this week, meron na sunugan dyan sa sitio Bagong Pag-asa. Malapit lang po dito. And because of your miracle offering, we were able to give 40,000 pesos cash in help para po sa mga nasunugan. We forced it through the parish, our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary Parish. Yan po ay naging posible. Bakit? Kasi yung mga taga-feast dikutan hindi po mararamot. Kaya tingnan mo yan katabi mo. Diba kahit mukhang walang pera yan, mapagbigay yan. Diba? Kaya palakpakan nyo, sabihin mo sa kanya, congratulations! Your giving goes a long way. Beyond what you see here on stage, beyond what you see here on the four walls of cinema, we are blessing and changing lives. So many lives because of your generosity. Amen? Let me give you more announcements next week. We are going to end our series. It's entitled Impact. Ayan, big day natin yan. And then, those of you who would like to be prayed over for healing and other concerns, please go over to the side after the final song. And last but not the least, may I see a raise of hands of first-timers. Sino po sa inyo first time mag-attend dito sa feast? Taas po kamay. Ayan, palakpakan po natin sila. Welcome to the feast. We would like to pray for you. Pagdarasal po natin kayo, just stand up wherever you are. We'll pray for you. Ayan, palakpakan natin sila. Huwag po kayo kaya, sige lang po. Let's pray for them, brothers and sisters, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we praise and we thank you for the wonderful opportunity to welcome new faces here, O Lord. Thank you so much, O God, for giving us this chance to meet them. And Lord, I know that this is a divine appointment that you have set for them so that they can hear your word and that they can be transformed by it. I pray, O God, that you will be with them, guide them, light their path throughout the week. Be with them, O Lord, this coming week and the the weeks after that. And we pray, oh God, that you bring them back here next Sunday and the Sundays after that so we can love them and they can be part of this wonderful family called Feast SM Bicutan. This we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Welcome to the feast. Maraming salamat. And by the way, today we are launching our, habang tayo po yung nag-feast, yung mga ibang kaibigan ninyo, napapanood po tayo sa Facebook Live, so kaway-kaway tayo. Nalikod na lang kayo. Facebook Live. So meron kayong mga kamag-anak na nag-abroad na, tell them to check out our Facebook page, Feast SM Bicutan, para marinig pa rin nila yung talk and teachings natin dito sa Feast. Alright, can I invite you to stand up, brothers and sisters? Sorry, by the way, first-timers, we are giving you some welcome stops. Yung welcome stops po na yan. Meron po kaming welcome gifts sa inyo. So you can claim your gifts here on this side sa fire exit mo after this song. Ayan. Can I invite you to just lift up your envelopes? Lift them up. Let me pray for our giving. Father in heaven, we lift up to you every person in this place offering this tiny gift to you. Lord, this is small compared to whatever you have blessed us with for the past week. But Lord, just to say we are giving this to you. As what Sarah said, Lord, you can never be outdone in generosity. That's what we cling on to. That's what we claim, Jesus. Lord, I pray that you use these gifts so that more people will come to know you more. And more people will be blessed through our generosity. This we pray and ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. Come, brothers and sisters, we join your hearts. Give your tithes and love.